10th Standard History, Unit 5, Social and Religious Reform Movements. Dear students, you have already observed the video of social science textbook questions with the answers. If you want to see them again, click on the I button here. This video consists of important extra questions other than textbook questions. Let's begin. Answer the following questions. First question. The 19th century is considered as the Reformation and New Awakening time in the history of India. Why? Answer is, with the implementation of English education, a new class of educated Indians was created. Many European concepts like democracy, nationalism, equality started finding roots in India. Many Indians who received English education started analyzing their own society. The British too expressed their interest in reforming the society. Due to all these reasons, the 19th century is considered as the Reformation and New Awakening time in the history of India. Second question. Explain the contributions of Raja Ram Mohan Rai. He started Atmiya Sabha in Calcutta along with some friends. The Sabha aimed at eradicating socio-religious maladies from the society of Bengal. He started Brahmo Samaj in 1828. He wanted to purge Hinduism by removing caste system and superstitions. He wanted to rebuild a new Hindu society based on the philosophical foundations of Upanishads. Due to his efforts, then Governor General William Bentinck brought in new law prohibiting sati system in 1829. He tried to develop rationality among the common people through journalism. He published a journal named Samvad Kaumudi in Bengali language. These are all the contributions of Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Question number 3. Explain the contributions of Henry Louis Vivian Desrosiers. Answer is, Henry Louis Vivian Desrosiers was a professor at Hindu College of Calcutta. Many of his students who were attracted to his teaching became his committed followers. Desrosiers was influenced by the various movements of Europe. He tried to instill the same spirit of free inquiry in the minds of his students. He also worked towards creating textbooks to inculcate a new education system. He started academic association. He had to resign from his teaching post due to the pressure from his colleagues and his opponents. These are all the contributions of Henry Louis Vivian Derozio. Question number 4. Explain the Young Bengal movement. This movement was started by Henry Louis Vivian Derozio. The Young Bengal movement held discussions and debates on issues like nature, humanism, God, and other various topics. Only rational thinking would liberate people from the clutches of superstitions and social discrimination. It advocated women's rights and opposed caste-based discrimination. Many students were deeply influenced by Derozio's thoughts and joined their hands in spreading the movement across Bengal. The influence of this movement was limited to Calcutta and a few areas of Bengal. These are all about the Young Bengal movement. Question number 5. Write a note on the life of Dayananda Saraswati. Answer is Dayananda Saraswati was born in 1824 in Kathiawar of Gujarat. His early name was Moola Shankar. His father was Amba Shankar Tiwari and mother Amruta Bai. Since he was not interested in English education, he received Sanskrit education. He left his house by the age of 21 years and roamed across the country for about 15 years. He outlined his ideas in a book titled Satyartha Prakasha. He realized that the remedies to the various maladies of India are present in Vedas, hence he declared back to Vedas. He was more of Renaissance person than a Reformation person. He opened the head office of Arya Samaj in Lahore. He declared that only Vedas are authentic. These are all about the life and contributions of Dayananda Saraswati. Question number 6. What are the aims of Arya Samaj? The aims of Arya Samaj are: all Hindus should believe in one formless God. No one is a Shudra or Brahmin by birth, and caste-based system was rejected. Encouragement to intercaste marriages, rejection of polygamy and child marriage. Men and women are equal. One should study Vedas and other ancient sacred texts and preach them. These are all the aims of Arya Samaj. Question number 7. Write a brief note on Shuddhi movement. Answer is: Shuddhi movement was one of the important programs of Arya Samaj. Shuddhi movement aimed at reconversion of people who had converted to Islam and Christianity from Hinduism back to Hinduism. Question number 8. Explain the contributions of Prarthana Samaj. Prarthana Samaj was founded by Dr. Atmaram Panduranga at Bombay. Its main aim was to find solutions to various problems faced by women and lower caste groups. This association argued that the reinterpretation of Hinduism is needed in the light of modern Western thinking. Prarthana Samaj advocated that reformation should not be a wish but should be implemented in reality. Many programs like education for women, rehabilitation of poor people were undertaken by the Prarthana Samaj. These are all the contributions of Prarthana Samaj. Question number 9. Make list of main aspects of Theosophical Society. Theosophical Society was founded by Madam Blavatsky and Colonel H.S. Alcott. They established the head office of Theosophical Society at Madras. The main aim of the society was to do a comparative study of various religions, philosophies, and science. Another goal was to discover the indomitable spirit hidden in the human. It declared that universal brotherhood is important. The society took its basic principles from Veda, Upanishads, Sankhya Yoga, and Vedanta philosophy and spread these basic principles. The society attempted to find solutions to present problems by studying the ancient Indian thoughts, philosophies, and theoretical ideals. Hence, the society basically tried for the reformation of Hindu religion. Interestingly, foreigners took more interest in this process. These are all the main aspects of Theosophical Society.